Learning how to read supplement labels like a professional is no small skill, especially in a market where companies depend on confusion to sell more products. Labels are often crowded with scientific-sounding ingredients, oversized dosage numbers, deceptive phrases like clinically tested, and wellness icons that look official but mean almost nothing. And because supplements aren't regulated like prescription drugs, the responsibility to interpret these labels safely falls entirely on the consumer. Misreading or misunderstanding what's on the bottle isn't just a small mistake. It can lead to overdosing, dangerous interactions, wasted money, or long-term health risks. Reading labels correctly is not optional. It's a critical line of defense in a largely unregulated industry. The first priority on any label is the ingredient list. This is where companies hide confusing blends, proprietary formulas, and unnecessary fillers. A professional reader always starts by looking at the supplement facts panel, not the marketing claims on the front of the bottle. Ingredients are listed in descending order by weight, but supplement companies often use proprietary blends to obscure the actual amounts of individual components. A blend might contain 10 herbs, but only 100 milligrams total, which means each herb may be present in doses too low to be effective yet still potent enough to cause interactions. That ambiguity is intentional. A trained eye treats every proprietary blend as a warning sign because it masks what you're actually consuming. Dosage is the next critical area of scrutiny. Most consumers see a number, 500 milligrams, 1000 IU, 200% daily value, and assume more must be better. But the daily value, DV, exists for a reason. It reflects the approximate amount needed to avoid deficiency in most adults. When a label shows 3000% DV, it's not a mark of potency. It's a red flag. Excessive doses can be toxic, especially for fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. Even water-soluble vitamins like B6 and vitamin C can cause nerve damage or kidney stones at extreme levels. A professional reader always compares the listed dosage to evidence-based clinical ranges, not marketing promises. If a supplement far exceeds what is normally used in medical settings, that's a serious sign that the product may be unsafe. Serving size is another trap. A label might say 500 milligrams per serving, but then define a serving as 4 capsules. Many people assume one pill equals one serving and unknowingly underdose or overdose. Some products even split doses intentionally to make the supplement appear stronger than it actually is. Professionals always check serving size, and they check how many servings the bottle claims to provide. This reveals whether the product forces consumers into unrealistic or unsafe dosing patterns. Third-party testing is one of the most important but misunderstood aspects of supplement labels. Because supplements are not pre-tested by the FDA, outside verification is the only way to know the product actually contains what it claims, and that it doesn't contain contaminants like heavy metals, pesticides, or pharmaceutical drugs. But not all testing seals are equal. Truly reliable organizations include USP, United States Pharmacopeia, NSF International, Consumer Lab, and Informed Choice. These certifications indicate that the product has been independently tested for purity, potency, and consistency. On the other hand, many companies create their own meaningless certification-style seals to mimic credibility. A professional reader distinguishes between legitimate third-party verification and decorative icons designed to confuse the consumer. Warning symbols and caution statements are often brushed aside, but they hold crucial information, sometimes buried in fine print. These sections can reveal whether a product interacts with medications, affects blood clotting, stresses the liver, or should not be used by pregnant or breastfeeding individuals. Unfortunately, companies often soften their warnings, using vague phrases like "consult your healthcare provider" instead of directly stating risks. A professional reader treats every vague warning as a potential hazard and cross-checks whether the ingredients are known to interact with prescription drugs or medical conditions. If any ingredient is known for potent biological effects, like St. John's wort, kava, ginkgo, uhimbi, or high-dose vitamin D, ignoring the warning section is dangerous. Another overlooked component is the other ingredients list. This is where companies disclose fillers, artificial colors, stabilizers, allergens, and additives. While many of these are harmless for most people, certain additives, like titanium dioxide, artificial dyes, or proprietary preservatives, may be problematic for individuals with sensitivities. A professional reader checks this list carefully to avoid unnecessary ingredients that have no nutritional benefit and may cause reactions. Expiration dates also matter more than people think. Supplements degrade over time, especially probiotics, oils, and herbal extracts. A product that's expired may be ineffective or chemically unstable. Professionals also look for storage instructions. If a label requires refrigeration or protection from sunlight, ignoring these instructions can render the supplement useless or unsafe. Finally, a professional reader evaluates the overall credibility of the company itself. Does the label provide a physical address or only a P.O. box? Does the website list actual scientific sources or meaningless claims? Is the product manufactured in a facility that follows GMP, good manufacturing practices? Reputable companies disclose these details. Disreputable ones hide behind flashy design and empty slogans. Reading a supplement label like a professional means approaching every detail with caution, skepticism, and an understanding that the burden of safety is on the consumer. In an industry where marketing is louder than science and regulation is minimal, interpreting labels correctly is the only way to protect yourself from ineffective products, dangerous overdoses, and health risks that companies rarely acknowledge.